It's been almost 3 years since I made an SAT video, and a lot of people have written to me and said, why don't you make SAT videos? So I'm making an SAT video. The reason I have not made an SAT video is because I was busy writing a book about my SAT journey. This is actually a galley edition of the book, which is an early edition, but the book's available for pre-order now, and it goes on sale in February. It'll be in bookstores in February, but you can order it now. And it's everything I learned along the way from having taken the SAT myself 7 times and lived through the journey with my son, who's now in college. And I'm now doing the SAT journey with my daughter, who is 16, and a totally different kettle of fish. And we're going about it a very different way, which is to say we haven't really gotten to the blue book yet. Maybe I'm rationalizing, but I'm telling myself that I'm using everything that I learned from my journey, so we're shoring up her foundation. So she's sort of gone back in time, and she's working with a guy named Lance from Genius Prep in New York City. He's fabulous. He describes Genius Prep as Kumon meets Chuck E. Cheese, and what that means is like there's work area and then there's fun area, and she loves it. And she's going back in time to make sure she knows all of her Algebra 1 and all of her, she's now doing geometry, and then they're going to do Algebra 2 before she gets to the test prep, because I know test prep is not a curriculum, unfortunately. So anyway, the other books that we are using, we're using the Direct Hits vocab book. We are using Pwn the SAT's essay guide. Erica Meltzer's 2 books, which are brilliant, and you have to have them. Besides the blue book, you must have these 2 books, her critical reading book and her writing book. And my daughter is using Pwn the SAT's math guide. Now, mind you, I mean, the truth of the matter is she's really not doing that much SAT work. A little bit. I mean, it's a very long runway. I'm anticipating she'll probably take it in the spring. The other thing that we're doing, we're taking sort of a backdoor approach. So she looks up in the newspaper, she reads the New York Times every day, and she picks an article, which she puts in these nice little sleeves, and she discusses them with my dad, her grandpa, and she writes down any vocab that she doesn't know. It's all of her vocab, and we discuss the vocab, and she uses them in sentences and in her papers, and I always ask her what's the main idea of the article. So while on the one hand she's really not, the truth is, doing that much of the stuff, yeah, she will, hopefully, and of course, you know, the blue book and the tests, she will, but I'm, you know, shoring up her fundamentals, and you know, she's learning vocab through the New York Times and how to tell a main idea. So hopefully this will work.